wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5. I get it. They work hard. I used to have a 9 to 5. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. You work hard. You have money. I get it. I need an entrepreneur. I need somebody that understands my mindset. Somebody that has the same lifestyle. It has nothing to do with money, everything to do with lifestyle. Okay? When I'm in the bed at 3 a.m. checking emails, what you doing, babe? Working. What you doing? Working. Okay, love you. You want to hop on a flight tomorrow? I have a meeting in out of town. You want to go? You got okay? Let's go. Okay. You understand my life? You understand what I'm going through? I want to manifest that. What do you want in a man? What do you want? Let's start there. What do you want? Let's manifest it, baby. You can have it. Whatever you want, you can have it. Manifest that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5. Ain't nothing wrong with an entrepreneur ass nigga. Manifest whatever you want. I want to manifest an entrepreneur ass husband. I don't care what you do. Entrepreneur, graphic designer, sell t-shirts, sell drugs, rapper. You could be a rapper. I'm becoming rapper, D-list. I don't give a fuck. Entrepreneur, okay? At this point, I'm about to rebuy my book. I'm about to rebuy my book so I can manifest my husband.
Yo, what's up? It's another episode of A Slice of Love. We're going to hit this one going, and I want to top on the pretty much hit on the trending topic of Simone making her comments of the 9 to 5 and what's going controversial. You have a lot of people that are supporting, you have a lot of people who are mad, and much more. So I'm going to go ahead and put this out there into the forefront before you're saying, oh, you're just saying this because of this. First off, I want to say I personally have worked a 9 to 5 job. I worked at McDonald's. That was one of my first jobs. I also worked at Ross. So I know what all goes into clocking in, clocking out, working all those hours on an hourly rate. Wage. Sometimes you don't get appreciated all the time and much more. So before I go into what I believe in my personal opinion, I want to put that out there for the foundation. That's how I got things started. That's how I was raised. So, but along the way, as I got exposed to more things, especially with the entrepreneurship world, college and much more, I decided to become more entrepreneurial. So me personally, I like the more entrepreneurial pathway. Not everybody's going to go that. It may not fit for everybody, but I just want to go ahead and set that foundation before you go ahead and start shooting and tossing rocks at me and things like that. So as you see earlier, I played the clip so that you can see her basically explaining in detail. Oh, she did in a kind of comedy, funny way. I was laughing at this, but I get her point. So on my personal opinion, I actually agree with what she says. And keep in mind, I said everything earlier, so yes, I have worked a 9 to 5 because it is two completely different kind of lifestyles, being completely honest. When you are working a job, it's coming from a person who used to work at McDonald's and retail stores. You are giving a set schedule in advance. You are told when to clock in. You're told when to clock out. You know when your job schedule is. And when you get off of work, you are pretty much free to do whatever that you want to because you are off of work. And sometimes when you want to do certain activities, when things come up, family events, things like that, you have to request permission from whoever does the schedule or whoever is in the higher position to have the chance to have off for that. Or if you want to have fun with your significant other, take them out, and much more, you still have to ask permission before you get off. Versus entrepreneurial, you make your own schedule. And at the same time, you take all the risk. So you have more flexibility with your schedule, but at the same time, you have to put the work in and make sure that you earn money. So when things come up, and let's say if you want to fly, go on trips and things like that, you can maneuver your schedule because you own the business. You don't have to ask permission to get off. If you want to get off on the 12th, you can get off on the 12th. If you want to spend a whole month off, you can spend a whole month off. Just make sure that you are doing what you need to do so you can make sure you are making money. You have complete freedom because it is your business. You can do whatever the hell that you want with your business versus when you're at a job, you have to ask permission. So it's completely two different lifestyles. You have a set schedule when you know in advance. When you own a business, of course, you can plan things out because I know someone's going to put that in the comments. But when you own a business, you are basically the firefighter. You can be pretty much done for the day, and all of a sudden an issue comes up and your phone rings at, you can still you have a choice to do this or not, but your phone rings at 10 o'clock at night, or somebody needs something urgently sent early in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, when everybody's still asleep. You have to send that through because it's very important, or you may have thousands of dollars on the line, because if you don't send this, it pretty much puts your business in jeopardy, or you may lose a relationship. So when you run a business, you have flexibility with your schedule. At the same time, unexpected things happen because you are the first and the last line of defense. Versus when you are working a business and something goes wrong, you can be like, shh, this ain't mine. I ain't worried about this. I'm going to clock out. It's their problem now because I'm going back home. It ain't my problem. I did my shift. Versus your own business, if you have a fire going on, you better put that thing off or it's all on you because it's your business. So you are the first and the last line of defense. Huge different lifestyle and things like that. So I hope I explained and kind of gave you a little perspective on the difference between the two. And this is coming from a person who worked a 9 to 5 job, and I'm more on the entrepreneurial. So before somebody makes a huge argument, oh, he doesn't understand, I worked at McDonald's for the longest, so don't even throw that BS at me because I'll check your ass real quick. I have worked a job. And pretty much scrap working all them hours and trying to get that overtime pay. But me personally, I like the entrepreneurial because I like more control and freedom, and I take all the responsibilities of my business and the constant learning because I love that. I love the passion for it. I love the challenge. I like having control of different things, and some people like to have things pretty much set before them. And there's nothing wrong with either or. There's no right or wrong answer. I just wanted to explain the difference between the two and why I agree with her decision. It's her personal choice. It's not a right or wrong answer, but it's her personal choice. So you may prefer someone who has a job with a pretty much safety net, and if that's what you want, that is what you want. Or if you want to take more of a higher risk for higher rewards, and you want to go with the entrepreneurial that can blow up big, that is all your choice. I just want to explain it like that. So I hope you enjoy this uh, new episode with a slice of love. Also, as you can see, go ahead on this picture right here. Make sure that you go ahead and if you want to support the podcast, donate with this on the Cash App, as you can see on the screen. I'm going to place it through the entire video. And for those who may be listening, let me go ahead and make sure. I'm gonna lose my lighting real quick, but just being real for the Cash App real quick. The Cash App. So if you just listen to the audio version of this, my Cash App is $C Holmes HOLMES 097. That is C Holmes HOLMES 097. I have a lot more plans for this. Just like this is my second podcast I got running. Of course, I have the inspirational one, next level thinking, and then I want to build this relationship one for the slice of love. I have another podcast I want to release on the voice of the people, street topics. I've been doing that since school, but I want to go ahead and put that on this podcast platform. So all that and much more. So if you want to support these podcasts, being the voice of the community, breaking that elephant in the room much more, make sure you send donations or just share the podcast. Every little bit of support is appreciated. So this is the end of A Slice of Love. And make sure you take it to the next level. I had to go and slide that in there. Peace.